Hey guys, Thunderstead here, and we're bringing you a revisit to a very old archetype, and that's Gemini. So we got a new, pretty generic trap in Justi-Break, but it works best in Gemini, I would say. It's activated only when your opponent declares an attack against a face-up normal monster you control. Destroy all monsters on the field except face-up attack position normal monsters. So it does poorly against Dark Magicians, but they would negate it and stuff anyway. They usually wouldn't worry about it. So it works well. It crushes people. You know, they're pretty confident swinging into Gemini Monster because there's not very strong. It's just 1800, 1900. And then we have our Red Eyes Archfiend with Baby Dragon combo. Works out pretty well, especially with Supervise. It's pretty cool combos, guys. And we're running Balance, so that way we can really take advantage of Gemini Spark, which is a core card. Tribute one face-up level 4 Gemini monster and target one monster on the field, destroy it, and draw one card. So in case you don't know the Gemini monsters, this boy will put a token on himself or another monster and then take it off, destroy a monster on the field. This boy will send an equip card away and destroy a monster, so you usually only use him with Supervise, which will trigger Supervise's effect when it's sent from the field to the grave. You get to special summon a, I don't think there's a level requirement, no, a normal monster in your graveyard, so you can use it on your Red Eyes Archfiend Lightning, who is a Gemini monster, and who has a fantastic skill, honestly, especially when you use him with Baby Dragon. He comes out, he's 2800, throw a Supervise on him, normal summon a monster, you got lethal. It's great stuff, guys. Then we're using some traps that go well with the archetype in Powerful Rebirth. Fiendish Chain is just a great trap anywhere. And Drowning Mirror Force can work well when you really don't have any monsters or you choose not to put any monsters out, vice versa. So it's a pretty cool little deck. It still holds its own. You can still get some wins. I wouldn't call it meta. It's not tier listed, none of that stuff. Justi-Break doesn't make that big a difference. It's just another battle trap. But it's an interesting way to use the battle trap. And I did get some cool replays using it. I got some even cooler replays using it. But thanks to Konami changing the way replays work, and it doesn't ask you if you're sure you want to save over a replay. So now I'm constantly saving auto duels and losing replays. So it's miserable. But I lost a few replays for this one. I had to remake them. It's terrible. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are fighting a Sartorius. Go in first. He's using an Earthbound Immortal mat, pretty cool. So we have our Justi-Break. We're gonna normal summon Valkyria, set our Justice-Break and our Justi-Break and Fiendish Chain. He normal summons a Misjudge. Now here, I'm assuming the Misjudge's effect is live, but he actually didn't have Master of Destiny, so he messed up something. I tried to use Supervise, assuming it would eat up the Misjudge, but it didn't work anyway, so now I'm stuck. I wanted to immediately use my Gemini Spark, but we're going to use the Valkyria. He uses Temperance, so that's already 2 monsters right there. I don't know why he didn't have Master of Destiny live. Here he normal summons a Blast Spider. That's going to be our target. Oh no, we let it go through. Supervise is going to normal summon us right back, even if it brings out a Desperado Barrel Dragon for our boy. All we need is this Barrel Dragon to swing and not use his effect, and he does just that, triggering our Justi-Break, guys. But guess what? He had 2 Desperado Barrel Dragons in his hand. What an animal. So how are we going to get over 2 Desperado Barrel Dragons, guys? He searches a Twin Barrel Dragon, comes at us, boom, hit him with the Fiendish Chain, no problem. We get a Supervise, guys. A Valkyria's not going to be able to use... Oh no, he is able to use his effect, okay. He's usually only once per turn, it must be a different Valkyria, so we destroy Desperado Barrel Dragon, then lets him search a Time Wizard. We're going to set the Gemini Spark just to have some control. It'll also trigger Supervise when we use our Gemini Spark, very good little combo. It's the whole point of Gemini. So here, he's using a Twin Barrel Dragon. Targets Valkyria, we're going to Gemini Spark immediately, just in case it does hit. We hit a Void Trap full. Not a card that would have really hurt us, but it's okay because our Valkyria is right back anyway. We get a Baby Dragon, not real too useful to us right now, so we're going to summon the Chevalier, swing over the Twin Barrel, swing into him, Now he has to gamble, guys. He goes with the top deck, or it's not top deck, he searched it with the Time Wizard. Ultimately fails to commit Senpuku and end the duel. Great stuff, guys. Over 2 Desperado Barrel Dragons. Alright, here's a Joey Wheeler. Old school Joey Wheeler. We're going first. This deck does have plenty of first turn plays with all the back row we set, and we're using balance, so we're going to consistently have back row. So we get a Fiendish Chain, a Valkyria, and a Supervise. So we're going to start with the Supervised Valkyria, and when he puts the token on himself, he actually gains some attack. So there's a 2100 monster, and Supervise, of course, will revive him if we are destroyed. So here we're fighting a Grip Metaphys, banishes a Tyrant Dragon and a Nephthys. It's perfect. He also played a Metaphys Factor. Didn't really need to, probably shouldn't have. Here he searches an Ace of Metaphys with his Nephthys, which means he already has a monster to summon. He goes for the Daedalus, but Daedalus has nothing to banish because nothing was special summoned. So here, I normal summon the Chevalier, destroy the Daedalus with our Valkyria's effect, swing over the Aloof Lupine, no banish card to activate his effect, and we've broken his grip plenty. He's down to 2k. We still have an active Supervise and a Fiendish Chain. So here he tries to use a Chaos Sorcerer. That's the target for our Fiendish Chain. Now he Gold Sarks a Nephthys, calls it a turn. No way a Metaphys can really wipe this field though, guys, because we're just normal summon monsters. Here we get our Justi-Break, so we probably just want to normal summon another monster, keep these 2 boys as normal monsters, and that way Justi-Break is live whenever they get attacked. So he searched a Tyrant Dragon in his hand, couldn't really do anything. We choose to normal summon the Chevalier, that way we get rid of the Supervise, destroy his Chaos Sorcerer, and swing for lethal, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Blair. Going first. She's using a little Blair mat there. So we're starting with Gemini Spark and Justi-Break. Very good way to start. So we're going to start with the Chevalier. Justi-Break, Gemini Spark. Our opponent summons a Twilight Sworn monster, sets 3 back row, lowers our attack per his effect, tries to swing, gets hit with a Justi-Break. We get our baby dragons all out. We still have our Gemini Spark, so we choose not to make our boy a Gemini monster. He gets hit with a Canadia anyway, and we peck at him with our baby dragon. Now he's going to normal summon the Lightsworn Monk, which is going to return that boy to my deck, which is actually pretty good because I need all the monsters I can get in a balanced deck. Here he triggers an Archer in the end phase. We top deck a Valkyria. Now we get to swing right over the Monk. He tries to Forbidden Chalice the Monk. We hit him with the Gemini Spark to destroy one of his monsters, but he protects it with Dress. That brings him down to 1400. We crash our baby dragon into it to bring out our Archfiend of Lightning, destroy the tuner, he's in top deck mode, sets a monster, mills with his monk. We choose to normal summon the baby dragon, not the Archfiend Lightning again for his effect. We're going to wipe the field, top deck a Gemini Spark. Our opponent has to end his turn. I don't believe he had any Kite Roid or anything, but we're going to normal summon Valkyria anyway and set our live Gemini Spark to really have control of the duel and finish him. So great stuff, guys. Alright, here's an Arcana. We're going first. No sleever map for our boy. We have a Justi-Break, Drowning Mirror Force, Gemini Spark, and 1 monster to keep it all live. Very nice. Well, the Drowning Mirror Force isn't live, obviously. Here we're fighting Dark Magician, so we're going to chain Gemini Spark to the Dark Magical Circle. That way he doesn't get a search. We top deck our Archfiend Lightning, not exactly what you want in your hand. Top deck of Valkyria, also very lucky after the unluckiness. Hit him for that 1800. He did not have a live navigation, obviously. Now we get a Supervise. We're going to normal summon our Archfiend Lightning, now use the Supervise on him. We won't have to blow his normal summon again, but it was all for naught with 2500, so great stuff, guys. Alright, facing a Yami Yugi. Going first. What's our boy got first? Using all that Neos sleeve and mat there. So So we have Baby Dragon combos, we have Fiendish Chain. Since we have our Dragon's Mirror, we're going to start with some Baby Dragon combos. Our opponent's got a Polymerization into a Dark Cavalry. Swings into our Baby, does 2300 piercing, but Baby's got to bring out the Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. Now it's 2800, not over the Dark Cavalry honestly, but we normal summon, uses effect, destroy the Dark Cavalry. I don't swing to activate Destiny Draw. Our opponent uses Unexpected Die, brings out a Queen's Knight, and then surrenders. Probably didn't have plays, probably didn't want to go through it. It's cog bracket, so when people aren't clapping, they just scoop. But anyway, Gemini are still a little okay, guys. They're mad decent. They're not gonna run away with things. It's just an interesting archetype I like. And Arching Lightning, I think, gives them a big enough boss to really, it's better than the Desert Storm Dragon. I forget what that dragon was. The other Gemini dragon. Stuff like that. The older Gemini's monsters. It's a pretty old archetype. I don't know that it has any new support, so we're gonna have to rely on generic support like Justi-Break to freshen up the deck every now and then. But other than that, I'll keep revisiting it when it seems viable. So thanks for watching, guys.